Happy new month! Welcome back to my channel. If you follow me on Instagram, you know why we're celebrating in this video, and I'm actually going to be uploading more clips in my Instagram stories, so watch out for those. But when you see people dancing at a Nigerian party this way, I mean, look at the way my family members are dancing, especially this family member. Just know that there's going to be jollof rice. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I make homemade jollof rice without tomato paste and chicken stock or meat stock. So follow me and I'll show you how I make this. We're not using tomato paste for this jollof rice, so we want the stew base to be as rich as possible. So these are the ingredients that I'm going to be blending all up: red bell peppers, tomatoes, onions, ginger and garlic, and also one habanero pepper. I didn't show you that initially, but I will be showing you here. You'll see me putting it into the blender, and we're just going to blend all of it up, and then we'll be boiling it down to reduce the water. Boiling down your peppers shouldn't take too long, 15 to 20 minutes and you're good. So the next thing we're going to do is to put some vegetable oil in a dry clean pot, and then we're going to be adding some onions. It is important to put your onions into the oil first, and then to the onions, after the onions have fried a bit, we're going to add the spices and seasoning. So I'm using 2 bay leaves, 3 teaspoons of chicken seasoning, some curry, some ground thyme, and some salt. So you can adjust your seasoning according to your taste, but this is what I use. So I'm just going to pour in all the spices and seasoning into the oil that has the onions already, and then I'm going to stir it together. You want to make sure that you stir it quickly so that it doesn't burn. And then after you've done this, we're going to be adding in the pepper base that we have boiled down. So you can see how thick and rich this is. That's because we used about 3 bell peppers, and you know, it's just very rich. And then boiling it down also helped it to have that tomato paste texture. Okay, and so after we've added the pepper base into the oil, we're just going to stir it, and then make sure that all the spices and peppers are well combined. See, I'm not sure what happened to the footage where I was adding in the rice, but just know that I added 3 cups of rice. So I stirred in 3 cups of rice without adding any water, and then I'm covering it to toast for about 5 to 7 minutes. Now this is what it looks like after about 5 to 7 minutes. We just want the flavors to infuse into the rice before adding the water, and that's the importance of that toasting step. Okay, so after the rice is toasted, I'm just making sure that I get all the rice that is already sticking to the pot. I'm not going to be taking the ones that have burnt, but the ones that have that are sticking to the pot, I'm definitely getting all those. And then after I do this, I'll be adding in some water. Make sure to taste for salt. Remember, we're not using any chicken or meat stock. Instead, we'll be using boiling hot water, and I used about 3 to 4 cups of water here, just enough to cook the rice. We don't want too much water, and we don't want the rice to lose its flavor, so we're just going to add a little water. I added some first, stirred it in, and then I added a little more, just enough to ensure that the rice is soft enough but not soggy. Because we're not adding too much water, we want to ensure that the steam doesn't escape. So I'm just using aluminum foil to cover the pot, and then I'm placing the lid over it. And this, it takes about 20 to 25 minutes for your rice to get soft. You can check it from time to time and ensure that it's soft enough for you. If you need to add a little water, you can add a little. Well, I didn't add any more water, and it was just as soft as we like it. And this took, like I said, about 20 to 25 minutes, and I'm just gonna stir it up and make sure that all the mix, the pepper base, is incorporated to the rice. Okay, and then to finish it off, I'm gonna be adding some tomatoes and onions. Typically people don't do this anymore, I don't know why, but I still like to add some fresh tomatoes and onions just to make it, fresh. Yeah, so I'm gonna stir that in, and the jollof rice is pretty much ready. You already know that I'm going to let you know what my number one taste tester thinks of this rice, or thought of the rice when he ate it. He didn't believe that there was no tomato paste or meat stock. I mean, just look at this rice. If anybody tells you that we didn't use tomato paste or meat stock, and I mean it tasted just as delicious as it looks, would you believe? Yeah, so I mean, we can make jollof rice without those additives, and if you want like a healthier version of jollof rice, this is how you can do it. Thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.